Okay? So we're now going to go on to rule 5 of 5. The final rule, the final frontier, 5 of 5. And that is an angle greater than 360 degrees. Example, if they tell you cos 480 degrees. Now we know, guys, 480 is greater than 360. We know a circle has only got 360 degrees, meaning that the angle starts at 0, goes right through back to 360 degrees, and it goes further than that. We know that you don't get an angle greater than 360 because a circle has only got 360 degrees. So what is the first thing that you do? Is you subtract 360 degrees from the angle that's given, right? To tell you how many more degrees did the angle go. Meaning that this angle made one complete revolution of 360 and went a little bit more. So how much more did it go by? How do we figure that out? How do we find that out? We just subtract 360 from the angle. So cos 480, guys, is exactly the same as saying cos 480 minus 360 is 120 degrees. I subtracted 480 minus 360 to give me 120. Remember, the topic is called reduction. So we're reducing it. We're getting it to a special angle where we can be using our scientific calculators. So cos 120 will be cos, will I say 90 plus? We know 120 lies here. Are we going to say 90 plus or are we going to say 180 minus? Yes, according to our previous rule, we said we're going to be using 180 minus. Now 180 minus how much? Which special angle? 180 minus the 30, the 40, 45 or the 60 degree angle will give me 120. So this would be cos 180 minus 60. Now, because 180 minus 60 will give me 120 degrees. Now, the quadrant falls away. The name stays. Cos 60, the quadrant falls away. 180 minus is in my second quadrant. What do I know about cos in my second quadrant? It's negative. So we left with minus cos 60, which is minus. Now you can use your calculator. Remember, you can only use your calculator after you've done the reduction. Otherwise, they'll mark it wrong. Cos 60 is a half. And that is your answer. Minus half. So we've reduced it from 480 degrees to negative a half. Right? So cos 480 is cos 120. Why? Because the rule is for an angle greater than 360, you subtract 360 degrees. You subtract 360 degrees from the given angle. So here goes, cos 480 will become cos 480 minus 360, which will now become cos 120. 120 is 180 minus 60. Quadrant falls away. The name stays because we're using 180 degrees. We left with cos 60. 180 minus is in my second quadrant. Cos in my second quadrant is negative. Your answer is minus a half. Right, guys? We've come to the end of all the rules. I'm going to put up one question. Right? If we have enough time before the end of the show, we'll complete it. I'm going to show you an exam style question. But stay tuned to our next episode, guys. And if you don't know the times, go on to itvnetworks.tv, check all our times, and you will be able to organize yourself and make sure, if you've got a PVR, make sure that you are recording all our shows. Right. One of the problems that's given here, here's an exam type question. The question in the exam simply states, simplify, and 6 marks is allocated for this question. Here's an example, exam type question where we need to apply all our rules. Okay, so they tell you sine 180 minus theta cos 360 minus theta tan 360 tan squared 360 plus theta over sine theta minus 180 degrees. Now it's worth 6 marks. We need to simplify it. We are coming to the end of today's show, but just quickly before we wrap up, I'd like you to identify things. Sine 180 minus theta, rule 1 will apply. From our rules, rule 1 will apply. Cos 360 minus theta, rule 1 will apply. tan squared 360 plus theta, rule 4 will apply. So you can see, and sine theta minus 180, rule 3 will apply. So here you can see, just by the style of the question, that it incorporates not all of our 5 block rules or 5 summary. It only utilizes 3 or 4. So try this one out, guys. We are coming to the end of the show. Take this one down, and we will then give you the memo in the next show. Okay, so take this question down, see whether you can apply it. It's going to take much more. We don't have much time in today's show. I hope you enjoyed today's show. I hope you have today's notes, the summary of the 5 rules for the reduction, your special angles, 30, 45, and 60 degree angles. I hope you guys are enjoying our series of shows. And I want you to try this one out. Take this problem, try it out. In our next show, we'll give you the memorandum, and we're going to be doing, the next show is just going to be focused on exam style questions. Boys and girls, I hope you guys are enjoying mathematics. I hope you guys are enjoying the show, and I wish you all the best from us here at ITV. We wish you all the best for the examinations, and may Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala be with you, guide you, open your mind, open your hearts to mathematics, and we hope to get the best results out of you. Okay, if you guys would like to put any comments, put your comments or type your comments, blog your comments on itvnetworks.tv or kwaymath@gmail.com. We'd love to hear from you. From us here at ITV and from myself, Mohammed Kota, Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Can't wait to see you in the next show.